Hi guys. Just want to let you all know that I will be gone for a few hours because I'll be seeing Wicked tonight in IMAX and I'll be seeing Gladiator 2 tomorrow in IMAX. So expect my reviews for both of those this coming weekend. And I'll be heading out for a walk as of when I put out this video. So I just want to jump on quickly and give you guys all my thoughts about what's been going on recently, and in relation to what's been going on, share a bit of a kind of important message to the higher ups at the Walt Disney Company, even the CEO of Disney, Mr. Bob Iger. And I don't believe he'll get this message, and I don't know if he will, but I feel like it's my time now to make it clear that I should, because what's happening could determine the course of what might come in the next few years, and I felt like now is my time to do that. Mr. Iger, sir, Bob Iger, if I may, we are now just a week out from the theatrical release globally of Walt Disney Animation Studios' Moana 2, which is expected to be probably one of the biggest movies of this year globally at the box office, depending on the quality of the film, which might be good enough for it to slide by to that top 3 or top 5 spot. Probably top 3, but we'll see. That's why, Mr. Iger, I once again ask of you, if you possibly could, to please let Moana 2's success, if it does make the billion that many believe it will, let the success be the sign that people are calling on to you to turn the Disney Plus Princess and the Frog sequel series that Walt Disney Animation Studios is working on, Tiana, from a Disney Plus series that is supposedly in the animation style of Paper Man but in color, into a fully hand-drawn theatrical 2D animated film for theaters to come out for the holiday season of 2029. Because I feel like people are kind of longing and asking for a comeback of hand-drawn animation in terms of long-form projects like movies to the big screen. And now with the anime Lord of the Rings movie, The War of the Rohirrim, the Looney Tunes movie with Daffy Duck and Porky Pig that's supposed to come out in U.S. theaters on the last weekend of February, the day the Earth blew up, and soon a former Disney animator of yours, Tom Bancroft, releasing his movie about the first birth of Jesus, light of the world. I feel the time has come for you to take the cue and read the room, so to speak, and to try to give long-form hand-drawn animated movies on the big screen one last shot with a Princess and the Frog sequel. And since Tiana is already in production now, there's a chance, I believe that there's a chance, if you listen to the people calling on you to do the right thing, that you can use that as a jumping off point to bring back long-form hand-drawn animated movies for the big screen at Disney. At least I hope that you can, because I really miss the days of when Disney used to do those kinds of films with that kind of animation style and didn't have to rely on computers or those kinds of technology to try to make hand-drawn animation or computer animation on the big screen possible. So please, Mr. Iger, if you're listening to this and seeing this, please turn Tiana's Disney Plus series into a fully hand-drawn animated film for the theaters come holiday 2029. Because we all want you to do better, and I believe you could if you just listen. And I don't want you to say, oh, we can't do this because it's made for Disney Plus. When you turned Moana 2 from a Disney Plus series into a movie and for theaters, and also moved the live-action Lilo and Stitch, the sequel to Freaky Friday, the third Princess and the Diaries movie, and the next Predator film, Badlands, and the recent Alien film, Romulus, from streaming to theaters. Even the first 3 from Disney Plus, first 4, I should say. Come, please, Mr. Iger. We hope that you'll listen to us and that pleading to you, and we hope that you'll turn Tiana into a hand-drawn animated sequel to The Princess and the Frog for a theatrical release in the holiday season of 2029, maybe November. And on that note, speaking of animation, I know that in 2 weeks from yesterday, I believe, is the deadline for when the Animation Guild will decide if they should strike or not if you refuse to give, if you and your buddies, studio heads from other studios refuse to give them a fair deal. So, Mr. Iger, sir, I ask you, and I'm to not do that, to not be unrealistic and unfair as you felt the guilds were last year, the Screen Actors Guild and Writers Guild, when you said that what they were asking for is unrealistic. And we really hope, even I do hope, that you don't make the same mistake again, and that you give the Animation Guild the fair deal that they want, you and your studio head buddies, and that you don't let them go on strike, because the last thing I want to see is more unions go on strike because you won't give them what they want, especially in the wake of what happened a couple weeks ago. That kind of makes me fear a lot of hardships about to come, and I would not want you to cause more of that, especially if Moana 2 breaks the records at the box office in next weekend. That really, frankly, merits the Animation Guild getting the deal they want and getting their chance to do hand-drawn animated movies for theaters from Disney again, especially now that I saw a job listing saying that you're hiring interns for 2D animated film stuff like cleanup work, which is not really something I see usually done unless it's for feature films. So yeah, I really hope that you can do that again and just give the Animation Guild the fair deal what they want, and just let us be free of any more problems until like maybe the 2030s. And also, Mr. Iger, really quick regarding Pixar, I know that you recently put out a trailer for the Inside Out limited series hitting Disney Plus in 3 weeks called Dream Productions, and I know that you still have Win or Lose to promote before its February 19th premiere on Disney Plus. But I really hope that before the end of this year, since it doesn't look like we'll get it with Moana 2, I really hope that you put out a new trailer for Disney Pixar's Elio and really fight for that film to be at least given some IMAX screens when it comes out June 13th, because that's the one film of 2025 I'm looking forward to the most, and I really want to see it succeed. So you will maybe learn a bit of a humility of lesson to do more original animated films at Pixar, even at Walt Disney Animation Studios, if your Untitled 2026 Thanksgiving film from that studio does well. And on the topic of Win or Lose, Pixar's Win or Lose, I hope that you give that series a daily release when it comes out on February 19th. If you don't want to do all at once, fine, but don't do it weekly, because I just fear that series will get buried under Daredevil Born Again, regardless of its TVMA rating, which I think will only make more people watch that series than not. So my hope is that you at least give Win or Lose a daily release so that it can do well in viewership ratings for the time being that it has, and maybe consider giving it a second and final season in the next 3 years from now, because Disney Plus can't just be about Star Wars, Marvel, or even Percy Jackson. It needs new series. It needs new original content to thrive and get more people on there. And I really feel like Pixar's Win or Lose could be one of those projects to help it get there and get more original content to be big on that service and thrive. But I feel the only way you can do that is if you release Win or Lose daily starting February 19th. Anyway, that's all I have to say, really, Bob Iger. So if you're watching this, and I really hope you are, please just listen to what I ask of you, and just give us, me, and everyone asking you to do better what they want. Because really, I'm just tired of this constant cynicism of feeling that nothing can get done right and that nothing ever can be possible when it in fact can. And everyone watching this, everyone who I've known for so long, should at least understand that. At least have some sort of hopeful feeling about that as well. So I'll be looking out for you. I'll be watching what you do, Mr. Iger, and I expect you to do the right things over the next few months and years as well. So Please do me a favor and don't let me down. And the same goes for the rest of you too. Thank you.